kamikaze! Alright, that was fun. Or at least it was a change of pace. Hello everyone, this is Guyofdoom with TGN Idol, and I have my third and final submission for the TGN Idol process. And what I decided to do for this third and final video is go with something a little bit more popular than what I have been in the previous submissions. So this is Minecraft, of course, but I wanted to go with something a little different. So this is Cake Defense, designed by Disco, and I'll go ahead and put the link to the forum and map download below. And essentially what it is a big redstone system with some mob spawners. So it's 12 levels of increasing difficulty, random drops in between the levels, and I think the goal is to see how long you survive, although the rules listed on the forum aren't very clear, but we're going to see how this works. We might go till I die, or we might go until I give up or quit. So we'll see how this goes. So what I tend to focus on for my videos, as you might have guessed from what I've submitted so far, is that I tend to focus on indie games, but I'm also a little bit of a retro gamer. So I actually tossed around the idea of playing some older games from goodoldgames.com instead of some independent games, just to kind of show a little bit of the breadth of the flavor of games I play. But I decided against that, just wanted to kind of stick with the indie theme for my submissions. But I think if I get, upon possibly getting accepted into TGN, I think both indie games and kind of older retro games are what I'm going to focus on, mainly because, well, that's primarily what I play right now. And also because I don't think they get quite as much love as they should, especially the independent games. And yeah, there's some popular exceptions like Minecraft, of course, but a lot of other ones don't get as much attention. Like, for instance, I'm very excited about Path of Exile that Cromar's been making videos of, but I haven't had a chance to try that out right now because it's still in closed beta, so I'm really anxiously looking forward to that coming to open beta. Mainly because I'm kind of a little disappointed in what they've announced so far for Diablo, which gets into the reason that I also kind of like independent games and older games, is the fact that you, especially recently, are still getting about the same quality or enjoyment out of independent games that you're getting out of the major AAA titles. But one, they're less expensive traditionally, like Path of Exile is free to play, for instance, or Minecraft, if you bought it like I did back in the alpha, was only 10 euros, which is about $13. So you're getting more bang for your buck as far as I'm concerned. And also, you don't usually have to deal with annoying DRM and silly policies like Diablo 3 where it's online only. Because really, that just kind of irritates me. And as much as people might like to believe that you're always on the internet, that's not actually the reality. And I'm a firm believer in following the data and not what makes it more convenient for you to control your game. So, and I'm just not a general fan of DRM in general, because punishing the people that are actually spending money on your game, which is pretty much what DRM is not a popular ideal. So I choose the high road, so to speak, and support the independent games that don't use the stuff I don't like. And I am gonna die. I'm gonna die. That signals the end of the level, which is where they loot drop, but I'm not going to pick up any of that, because these skeletons are gonna kick my butt. Oh, crap. Yep, okay, and I died. So, not going to play till the death, so to speak. We're just going to keep playing until, well, if I fall off, you can see there's lava down there, and then that's when I lose my equipment. So, we'll just keep going. Because this map's kind of cool, but like I said, there's, I don't know, not consistent challenge, I think is probably what I say is the problem with this map. Because I think he's got basically rotating between skeletons, zombies, and spiders. And I think the skeletons are by far the biggest challenge. And I'm still getting used to 1.8 I'm still playing a lot of 1.7.3, so I recently started the Vex Super Hostile series on my channel, if you want to check that out, just because that's what he originally designed them on, and I had listened to an interview with him, and he already had kind of some difficulty issues with them, so I felt it was better to kind of stay traditional with those. And I'm really not wanting to upgrade Minecraft until they're done, because I keep seeing all the pre-releases and the features, and I feel like they've still got more to add, and I don't want to have to keep relearning little things with every patch. I'd rather just relearn everything at once. So that's kind of the story behind that. So in other words, I'm gonna put a link to, again, my personal channel below, and then I'm also going to go ahead and put a link to my previous submissions for TGN Idol, so you can kind of get a feel for my progress, and also because they didn't get as many views as I would have liked, mainly because I think nobody had heard of either of them, although the second one was a little bit more popular, and I think it's only for their benefit that they get a little bit more attention, because I think they're good games and I enjoyed them both. Other than that, I think I just kind of want to play through this map and have fun with that, and try to keep entertaining for you guys. It's something I brought up on my personal channel that I've kind of bounced around, but I don't know. I don't have that many viewers as of yet, so I didn't get any confirmed answers, but I am a bit of a science geek on top of a gamer, and I thought of maybe having some sort of science philosophy chat while I play my games, assuming I don't die or sit here and get stuck by zombies or skeletons. Might be something interesting. But then again, some games can be a little boring, and I don't want to like double or triple anybody's boredom if that's not their thing. So, but go ahead and leave me comments or feedback below, and I'd love to hear what you guys are thinking. These skeletons are just gonna make me a living pincushion, and I'm not having fun with that. So there, like I said, other than Minecraft or some other independent games, and I've got quite of a collection going recently, I would like to again focus on these retro games. And some things I've thought about are like the original Neverwinter Nights. For those of you that haven't played, I think the original came out 2000, 2001. So, I mean, it's a little dated, but it's still fun, and it was one of the first, I don't know, I'm trying to think of the words for it, scaled up action RPG, because you had things like Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale, which I unfortunately missed out on. I'm not sure how, but hey, they're available now at Good Old Games. But other than that, it was made about the same time that they debuted the D&D 3.0 system, and so it was kind of a nice introductory tool that I actually used to get some of my friends into pen and paper gaming that hadn't tried it out before, and it actually turned out to be a pretty good recruiting tool, because other than a few adaptations that they did to make it real time as opposed to kind of turn-based or that tabletop style and pace, it's pretty accurate and consistent with the rules, and basically I told my friends that it's like, if you like this game, you will like pen and paper Dungeons and Dragons, and sure enough they did, and I ended up running a game with them for about a year and a half, and it was lots of fun, and I think I definitely got some people into pen and paper gaming that hadn't been into it before, but unfortunately with myself I've had lots of fun with it, but time and circumstances hasn't allowed me to play it as much as I used to, because it used to be a weekly commitment when I was a little bit younger in college, and I had a lot of fun with it, but as I've gotten a little bit older and now I'm in graduate school, I don't have quite the time to make as many weekly commitments that the length that I feel you need really for a pen and paper RPG. So anyway, that's a little bit of my life history here, and I think I'm on level 4, 5? I've already lost track on this particular map. But you can kind of see how this works. Basically, he's got a nice timing system and a scoreboard up there. So I think I was rereading, it's about a minute for each level. The pistons fall down. He's got mob spawners down there. So when the pistons go down, it's on the same level, allows the monsters to spawn. And then you're supposed to press this button every time that light lights up, or the red light on the top there lights up. And you just kind of keep going. So like I said, it doesn't keep a direct score, so to speak, and it just kind of keeps getting harder and harder and harder until eventually I think these skeletons are going to be the death of me. So we're going to run behind here. See if I can eat something. Alright. Oh, skeletons shooting each other definitely helps my survival chances. Yeah, see, the zombies and the spiders are not the problem. It's closing the distance in this open terrain on those skeletons. And with the new updated healing system in 1.8, it just makes it a little trickier too, because you can't quite duck and eat like you used to in the older versions of Minecraft. But I am excited to see what comes from all the ender, or the end zone, or ender dimension. I've seen it called a bunch of different things in 1.9, or I think when they finally release it, it's going to be 1.10, or who knows, maybe even 1.11. And the dragons look really cool. I was very impressed with the animations on the dragon, so I'm looking forward to those. And I'm wondering what the epic loot for the dragon's going to end up being. I guess we'll find out. Already people have been putting together all the what the various enchantments do on the current pre-release 1.9, and some of them sound pretty cool. So I'm a big crafter. Like when I played MMOs, the last big one I played was Dark Ages of Camelot. I was very, very big into crafting, and that was actually how I got my cape. For those of you that are familiar, you had to get level 30 or 40, I believe, or you had to have 500 in a crafting skill, and I was one of those that I went straight for 500 in a crafting skill. So, anyway, I enjoy crafting, and I was happy to see that some of the enchantments for Minecraft are going to improve your harvesting speed for tools, and also I think there was even one that increased the probability of or allowed for the probability of getting like double drops off of blocks, which for certain things would be really cool. And I think there was another one on the enchantments that made it so that there's a chance every time you use your tool that it doesn't wear on the durability. And I can't remember the rest of them for tools. The ones on the items and the armor were fairly predictable, like extra damage or fire damage, or additional armor. There was some on the armor like where it made it so you could breathe, or you could take fall damage or explosive damage. But again, those were all kind of, I would say, standard fantasy enchantments, so I wasn't as impressed with those. Alright, I've already lost track, like I said, on the level, so this is going to be 3 skeletons if I remember right. Sorry, 2 skeletons. I think this is going to be my final level, because I think my frustration is going to mount very quickly here. Fall! There we go. Oh! Okay. We're gonna give it maybe another go or two, and then we're gonna say that I officially lost. Alright, come on, come on. Oh, oh, oh! Come on, I'm almost... No! Get around the pillar! No, no, no! No! This level needs to be over with. Oh! Oh, there it is. I think I can survive then. Or not. Wow. Oh, that's like carnage, carnage, carnage. Oh, kamikaze! Alright, that was fun. Or at least it was a change of pace. I was getting a little sick of being shot to death. Okay, let's get all epic equipped here, and then I think I've got a double spider level, and then I think it's going to be a triple threat level, like where it's going to be spiders, zombies, and skeletons, and that will definitely be the end of me, I think. So there's no really, like I said, no penalty for dying, save for your patience, and the pistons go back up after about 60 seconds. So all you have to do is keep respawning, and eventually you survive. And you don't even have to do anything, and the random stuff will drop here after the end of the level. So I think it's one of those things that when Minecraft is going to be quote finished, that Notch is going to add official mod tools that'll let them adjust what needs to be adjusted to change little things like that, such that you can have certain deaths per level, or can make it a little bit more conditional statements than what exists right now. Because as far as I know, from all the maps, modders, and everything else I've seen, you can't adjust monster spawn rates save for the number of spawners you put down or the difficulty the player puts it on. And so, of course, you can't control the player's difficulty. And just a few other little things that I'm sure modders would love to have. That was way too easy of a level. And, oh, another... Okay. Oh, this will be easy. If I just hide behind here long enough, they'll kill each other, right? Right? That sounds like a solid theory. Nope, that didn't work. Alright. Ah, yes, fall off the edge. Keep collecting all my epic loot. It's not really doing anything. Oh, I almost fell. Ugh, fall. Wow. Nothing like proper grammar. Wow. I think the little fact that the mobs attack each other was what's really saving my hide, so to speak, in this. Oh my goodness. Keep going. Okay. Oh, alright. Well, I accidentally hit the wrong button, so I'm done. Well, I hope you had fun watching this video, and that you enjoyed my casual frustration. So I will see you guys next time, and this is Guyofdoom with TGN Idol. Thanks for watching.